کیوسکا، معاون پیگیری گروه کاری سازمان ملل در مورد بازداشت‌های خودسرانه، قاضی پیشین دادگاه اروپایی حقوق بشر.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, and most notably the courageous women of Iran. It's late evening now, but it's never enough to pay tribute to those who stand firm against the tides of oppression. Some time ago, I read a book that helped me to understand better the Iranian society. And this metaphor resonated in my mind when I worked with the cases of arbitrarily detained Iranian female fighters in my capacity as a member of the United Nations Working Group on Arbitrary Detention. Simin Bedbanadzi, the lioness of Iranian poetry, once wrote, "My country, I will build you again, if need be, with bricks made from my life," as well as many others sitting today in this hall are rebuilding Iran with the bricks made from their freedom and made from their life. Thank you for this. The women of Iran are at the forefront of a critical movement, one that challenged the very foundation of radicalism that plagued the Middle East for decades. I'm Ukrainian, and just as my people fight against Russian aggression speaks for the future of not only Ukraine, but the whole democracy in Europe, so does the Iranian women's struggle. It's not just a fight for their rights, they're fighting for the soul of region, envisaging a Middle East free from the chain of extremism, where governance is marked by freedom, not by fanatism, not by this fanatism that today exports its hatred and war and weapon to their allies. The women we honor today have found strength in solidarity, in shared dreams. Together we stand with you, dreaming of the day when every woman can express her identity and thoughts freely without a fear of repression or retaliation. Thank you very much, the brave women of Iran, for your unwavering spirit and resilience, and may your voices continue to resonate and inspire changes not only in Iran, but across the globe. Thank you.
مالگورزاتا کریچووسکا، نایب رئیس کمیته خارجی شورای عالی وکلای لهستان. طرح مریم رجوی برای حقوق و آزادی‌های زنان که برای آینده ایران تصویب شده، مهمترین بندهای حقوق و آزادی زنان را در ایران آزاد فردا تعیین می‌کند. جامعه حقوقی لهستان حمایت خود را از آرمان‌ها و آزادی‌های اساسی مردم ایران ابراز می‌دارد.
First of all, I would like to say thank you to all the people that organized this conference. Thank you very much for this unique opportunity to stand here. Thank you for the invitation, and thank you for the well-prepared conference here. Why so perfect? Because organized by women. The institutionalized suppression of women in Iran is evident through the implementation of misogynistic laws that restrict their rights and freedoms. These laws systematically discriminate against women, perpetuating gender inequality, reinforcing patriarchal forms. Examples include mandatory hijab laws, child marriage regulations, gender segregation practices, in particular in public, and unequal inheritance laws. Such legal frameworks not only limit women's autonomy, but also condone and institutionalize their subjugation within Iranian society. These inequalities lead to violence against women, children, torture and objectification, which the international community cannot agree with. From this overview of the current laws and from media reports, it becomes evident that as long as Iran remains under a misogynistic regime, the rights of women will remain neglected. Violence and discrimination against women will persist as long as they're endorsed and enshrined in law by the state. Therefore, forward-thinking governments worldwide and prominent human rights organizations must maintain pressure on the Iranian regime, ensuring accountability for the crimes and the ongoing violence against women in Iran. Maryam Rajavi's plan for women's rights and freedoms, which has been adopted by Opposition for Future Iran, sets the most important articles on women's rights and freedoms in the free Iran of tomorrow. Why tomorrow? Why not today? The worst thing a person can do is not ensure the safety of their child. This is what happens in Iran, where the law does not protect children and their mothers. The legal community in Poland expresses support for the fundamental aspirations of the Iranian people for a future in which universal human rights and fundamental freedoms are respected, protected, and realized. Thank you. Thank you.